JrbJobber here, back from the YCS Providence. I was up for like 36 hours and then finally was able to sleep, and I slept for 18 straight hours. I'm here with the top 16 deck profile of my own. Anti-meta, Qlis, Turbo, I don't even know what to call it. Turbo Floodgates is what I was calling it leading up to the event. So super excited about checking this out. If you enjoyed this video, please post a comment below, like, subscribe for more. And yeah, let's get into it. Let's get cracking. Oh, all right, so we were running double stealth. I figured you don't need any more than that. We ran 3 helix. I wanted to run more single tribute monsters because I'm running 1 Stormforth in the main deck and then 2 in the side. So I didn't want to open with a double tribute monster and then Stormforth, because then my hand would be completely dead. Double carrier, and then the 1 scout and 1 monolith. That's it for the monsters. For the spells, ran 1 upstart goblin, 3 pot of duality. And this card is amazing. It's like having 3 upstart goblin. You just basically draw 1 card, and you have to discard your entire hand on the end phase. But it's the same thing as like the card demise. It's really, really good card. You have to just have 3 or more cards in your hand. It's a great card. Absolutely love it. It works so well with the card of demise, because if you card of demise and you draw 3, then you can activate these into the voids if you had them set, or on your opening hand you activate the into the voids to draw into the card of demise. So they just really work well together. They get your whole scout engine, your card demise, and all your floodgates and everything. So it's really, really good. The 1 sacrifice, like I said, the 1 Stormforth, 2 Necro Valleys, absolutely amazing. Really, really good against the PK fire deck. So I really, really enjoy that. 2 Summoner's Arts. That's it for the spell cards. On to the traps. 1 Soul Transition. Didn't want to run more than that because I ran 3 into the voids. So I didn't want to draw multiples. If you draw 2 of this card opening hand, you basically lost that game. So I didn't want that. The 1 Climate Change, because I didn't want to get out-resourced first Monarch. So because they're able to pop your monsters with their Stormforce, and they can cycle them, so they can keep on tributing your monsters. And then since they know you run a low monster count, sometimes they play not like bad. They have a game plan where it looks like their play is bad because they're Stormforce throwing off all your monsters, like a carrier, and then you bounce their guy back to their hand or whatever. And they're just doing this just to like 1-for-1 your monsters away, and then like get rid of your scale, and then you just run out. So this right here you could add, or just draw into it, and then I'd be able to add my monsters back and keep playing. The Requip, basically the only searchable floodgate off scout. I think it is the only one. 1 Vanity's Emptiness, 3 Rivalry of Warlord. The way to have it ruled at YCS Providence is if you're playing against Cosmos, they were not able to reveal. So say they summoned a Farm Girl, they were not able to reveal a Psychic from their hand that they could put on the board and then put a big ship on the board, like a Dark Destroyer. They had to put a Psychic for a Psychic. So if I had this face up on the board, sometimes they would just scoop. They didn't even continue. They just went to the next game. The 1 Skill Drain. Double Drowning Mirror Force. Didn't want to play 3 because of the Into the Void. Didn't want to draw too many of them. So 2 was the perfect number, I felt. 2 Chaos Trap Holes. Very, very nutty card versus the Monarch matchup. And that's the main reason why I wanted to play it. It's also just really good against the field altogether because it banishes them. So I really like it. The 1 Solemn Warning. And then the 2 Solemn Strikes. And that's it for the main deck. 40 cards. We will move over to our side deck. The 1 Huge Revolution's over. Basically for their Twin Twisters and stuff like that. 3 Imperial Iron Wall, essentially for the Cosmo matchup. The 3 Massacre Restrict for Monarchs. And then we have the 3 Full House, outside against Mirror Match, also against other Demise decks, Floodgate decks, and stuff like that. Basically, you target 2 face-up cards in the field and 3 face down, and then destroy them. So, very, very good card. I played against 2 Qlis Mirror Match, so it was a really good card in that matchup. There's a lot of people that are deciding roll Decree for the Qlis matchup, but I decided to use Full House because I didn't want to lock my own back row out. So, it works good in this deck. 3 Mystical Space Typhoon. For whenever I'm going second, be able to get rid of their back row. Sometimes, like I was saying, roll Decrees. That's a very popular card. Roll Decree and Twin Twister, so I'll be able to get those before they get me. And then the 2 Monarch Stormforce for basically Cosmo when I'm going second. Be able to tribute off their monsters. They can't go off on me, which really is helpful. And then for the extra deck, I ran this basically just for the odds that I can overlay 2 Pendulum monsters, 2 level 4 Pendulum monsters, and then I could add like a Scout on the end phase. It was just one of those situational cards. You don't hardly ever go into the extra deck, so I was just doing. Oh, that one actually combos with. Oh wait, I think you just overlay one of your big guys like a Photon Strike Bouncer and stuff for piercing. Basically, it's using it for the piercing effect, so that's why that was in there. Number 106 Giant Hand. Curry Gorgon, pretty good. It's just one of those target stoppers. The one card I went to, not at the YCS, it was at local. So I got rolled to create. I was able to put a cast down on the board and then got rid of it. And I ended up winning the game because of that. So that's pretty handy. Gaga Cowboy, or in French, it's a Cowboy Gaga. Pretty cool. Just in case. I ran the little Utopia engine here. Yeah, Utopia C39 and then S39. And number 101 Silent Arc, 1 Photon Strike Bouncer, Abyss Dweller, number 38, 1 Diamond Direwolves, and 1 number 82 Heartline Draco. Very cool. If you guys have any suggestions at all on the deck, or any questions at all for the deck, you can post it down below, and I'll try to respond as quick as possible. Big shout out to all you guys. It was awesome meeting all of you that were there. All the support you guys were giving was absolutely incredible. I could not believe how many people were standing by the rail when I was in top 32, rooting me on, shaking hands and everything. And it was so cool how magical it was having everybody there rooting me on as I was playing. And it's just really cool because people couldn't really get upset with me because it's a floodgate deck, so it's a really heavy deck. But as you guys know, I like to play anti-meta decks, and this is the anti-meta deck of this format, 100%. You can support card and demise in it. You have all those trap cards, and you set into more floodgates and stuff. I mean, I could have main decked macro. There's all kinds of cool stuff you can do with this deck. So it's really fun. It's my style, so people couldn't really hate on me too much because I love floodgates. And yeah, again, thank you guys so much. I really appreciate all the support. Hope you guys enjoy this video, and if you do, please give it a thumbs up, post a comment below, like, subscribe for more. And on that, Jobber here is signing out.